What's up, everyone? I'm Dr. Laura Pence. Thanks for being here. If this is your first time visiting this YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, right? You want to come back. I want you to come back. Why not? And if you're returning, if you've been here before, thank you so much for the support. It's amazing to have you here. I love all my supporters out there because this is like a new thing for me too. So you joining me in this process is just, I don't know, it just makes me feel awesome. So thank you. All right, so we're in the month of February, and we are talking about what needs review and revision this month, right? So we're taking a look at different aspects of our life and asking ourselves the question, what needs review and revision? So last week we talked about relationships. This week we're going to talk about your career, right, and your job path. Now, I think it's incredibly important for individuals to really check in with themselves and ask, like, am I on the career path that I want to be on? Am I going in the direction that I want to be going? We spend a lot of time at our jobs, right? If you're a working individual, most likely you are spending a lot of your internal resources showing up for your job, like not actually just showing up to the office, but like actually being there and investing your time and your energy. So I want to make sure that you're checking in with yourself to ask yourself the question, like, is this energy wasted? Am I on the path that I want to be on? And it's really important also to kind of remember that, like, we can have really big dreams and really big goals for ourselves in our career, but get stuck on one path, whether it's because we're just getting paid really well and it's sort of hard to leave the money, or we're super comfortable because we've been there for lots of years and we like our colleagues, and the idea of shifting to a different career or going down a different path might be really difficult. Or, you know, it could be a really big risk for you, right? Like if you're going down one career path and you've been incredibly successful, but you're not that fulfilled and you'd like to switch, that could be a big risk for you. However, it's really important for you to check in with yourself and kind of take inventory on whether or not you're actually on the path that you want to be on, okay? So your exercise this week is to create a dream, match, and safety list of your career goals, okay? Now, what I mean by that is for the dream category, I want you to think big. I want you to think like, if I could do anything in the whole world, what would I be doing? Would I be climbing mountains for a living? Would I be a teacher of, you know, young students? Would I be writing books? Would I be acting in movies? Would I be doing what I do, which is being a therapist or a psychologist or a doctor? Or would I be staying at home with my kids and watching them grow up, which, by the way, I totally think is a job as well. So I want you to, in that dream category, list what is something that you've always dreamed of doing. And if you could get paid for it, how awesome would that be? Because people get paid for unbelievable things, right? Especially nowadays with Instagram and all these different ways that you could be making money actually doing the things that you love. So dream big, right? So in the dream category, I want you to write down what career or job would you want that's like that dream job, okay? Now, in the match category, I want you to think about, where would I be pretty happy, right? So like, what would I be doing that would bring me fulfillment, that would bring me joy, that would leave me in a position where I feel incredibly satisfied with my life, okay? What would be a really good fit? Okay, that's the match category. And then in the safety category, I want you to think about, what would be the job that would sort of be not completely fulfilling, but fulfilling enough that you would be happy, right? It's sort of like when you were applying to college. If you applied to college and ended up going to school, and when you would meet with the counselor and they'd be like, well, pick a safety school, right? It's like, you know, you're going to be pretty good at it. You know, you're going to get in, you know, so it's sort of like a safe bet. So I want you to create in that safety category, like a safe bet job, right? So something that you know you'd be, you know, pretty good at and relatively happy with, but it's not your dream job, okay? So in creating each in creating a job for each of those categories, I want you to just take a look at it. Like, become a little bit aware of, well, where am I? Like, am I actually moving towards my dream? Am I moving towards match? Am I moving even towards safety? Am I already in safety but want to get up to match? Am I already in match but want to get up to dream? Like, where am I in that path process, right? And which position maybe do I want to be in, right? Like, what feels good for me right now in this moment, okay? So that's your exercise for the week. Now, come back on Thursday because we're going to talk a little bit about how you set goals to actually shift your career or pivot a little bit so that you can be a little bit more fulfilled. So that's going to be Thursday's episode, so I want to see you back here. So hit that subscribe button so you come back on Thursday, okay? And come back every week as well. I'll see you then. Mic me up before you go. We're not planning on going slow.